going on, YouTube? I'm out here today to do a shooting review on the SCCY CPX-2 9mm. You may have already seen my other video where I took it apart and I dyed the slide because it came white. It was the only color I could get other than pink or purple or super light blue. It came out alright. It's not black, it's a really dark blue, but it's got some white spots still on it where it didn't quite get a good dye. I don't really know why, but it doesn't look too bad. I've seen a lot of other reviews on this pistol, and people are having pretty much three problems that are pretty consistent. They either have these pins that hold the main chassis in the frame come out, or the frame back here will crack, or they'll have a lot of failure to feed issues. I have not shot this yet. I have cleaned it. When I got done dyeing the frame, I did clean it and lube it up so that it would hopefully run pretty good. I got all the shipping CLP off of it and all that, because that's usually not very good to shoot in your guns when you first get them. So today I'm going to put 50 rounds through it. That's really not a whole bunch, but I think that'll be enough to kind of give a general idea of what this is going to do. I'm going to be keeping an eye on these pins to see if they're going to walk out on me. Looking at the frame, of course, any failure to feeds, and any problems that I have with it, you'll see, and I'll show you as I go. So let's get started and see what we can do. It's almost a failure to feed right off the bat. First 10 rounds, no problem. Second 10 rounds, no problems yet. The pins look like they're staying put for the most part, and I'm not having any cracks so far. So far this doesn't feel too bad. It is a double action only, so it does have a pretty long trigger pull. It's a smooth trigger pull though. It doesn't have a lot of stacking. You don't really feel a wall. It just pull, and bang. This SCCY CPX-2 pistol is supposed to be considered a step up from a high point pistol. I guess in some ways I can kind of see how that is. You know, there's a little bit more, better quality as far as machining goes in the slide and stuff like that. I gotta say though, the trigger on a high point actually feels better than this. And a high point trigger, if any of you have ever shot a high point, does not feel that well. But the thing that the high point's got going for it over this, in my opinion, is that the high point is single action, whereas this is double action. Also, the SCCY CPX-2 does have a better round count than a high point C9. The SCCY will hold 10 in the magazine, whereas the high point will only hold 8, I believe, if I remember. 8 plus 1 and 10 plus 1 for the SCCY. I also like the sights better on the high point than the SCCY. The SCCY's got just a regular 3-dot sight, white in the back, white in the front, which isn't bad. It works. It feels pretty good in the hand. High point feels a little bit better in my opinion. So let's shoot at the paper target and see what happens. Third magazine. No failure to feeds, no failure to eject. Pins look okay so far, no cracks. Let's keep going. Ooh. Got a failure to feed. So 30 rounds so far, and we've had our first malfunction. It was a failure to feed. Let's go check out this target real quick, see what kind of grouping we're getting. Okay, so not a super good group. I have confidence in the gun that the gun is accurate. All this down here, that's just me. A lot of this over here is just me because I'm pretty much used to shooting single action only. This double action trigger is going to take a lot to get used to. Okay, so actually that was 40 rounds. Not 30, that was 40 rounds, and we had one failure to feed. Last 10 rounds for this gun for today. We'll see what it does. I'll make more videos again on it later on when I can get more ammo for it. Okay, last 10 rounds. Let's do a quick fire real quick just to see what it does. Not going for accuracy here, just to see how fast I can shoot it and what happens with it. Well, no failure to feeds, but holy shit, it's hard to shoot this gun fast. That was a long trigger pull. So my initial impressions of this so far, I like it. You know, it have one failure to feed. You know, that could be a break-in issue. You just got to get it broke in. I don't like the trigger pull on it. I'm going to have to get used to that. Sights are okay. It feels good in the hand. I can get a nice full grip on it with the pinky extension on the mag. I like that. It does come with flat mag plates too. I don't like those. I like the pinky extension. It's not real aggressive stippling on the pistol grip, but it does have finger grooves that really do help with a good grip. It's nice and compact. It's lightweight. Other than that, it's not real terrible. When I get some more rounds, I'll go ahead and put some more through it and do more reviews on it to see what kind of longevity I can get out of this pistol. So this is 50 so far, and when I get some more rounds for it, I'll do some more shooting with it. Anyway, if you've got any tips on these pins walking out, which mine aren't yet, I don't know if they will, maybe they won't, I'll get lucky, but if you've got any tips on keeping these pins from walking out, or the failure to feed problem, maybe that's not just a break-in issue, maybe it is. If you've got any tips or information for me, I'd love to hear from you. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. Thanks for watching. Later.